Welcome
to the Drive Time Podcast. I'm Parker Brown.
And I'm Alfred Barnes, and we are here coming to you live from the great city of Baltimore.
The great city.
Making our way over to Heavy Seas Brewing or Taproom or whatever it is. For kind of a little bit of a throwback, Mike, would you call it? First off, Sunday night, Mike, which we don't often do.
Which Second Chance used to be on Sunday nights.
Yeah, and not only Second Chance is really I would say the mic where Parker and I cut our teeth the most.
Yeah.
Of many of the mics back in days. Back in it used to be in Columbia. I think it closed down.
Yeah, well, no one knows what the fuck happened to it.
Yeah, just mysteriously shut down. But so same people who used to run that show just started a new mic.
Yep.
Today's the first one, so we're gonna go give it a little check out.
It should be good. It's not. It's a little past Columbia. It's a little further away than I thought it was. But
it is what it gives our listeners more to listen to. The longer the drive, the longer the cast.
The drive, the longer the cast. No, but it should be good. Good luck with this situation you got here. Why is there so much traffic? Is there an event today?
I don't know, but 695 was fucking hammered, dude, on the drive down.
Yeah, turn right at Alicena.
Alicena. But so
no,
oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Now's the time to figure out parking. Get out of the way, fucking Audi Q5 fuck.
Dude, fuck this Audi guy.
Yeah, big time.
I wish he was Audi.
Audi 5000.
All right, so you're gonna okay.
Jesus fucking Christ! They're parallel parking. Sorry.
They pulled up too far too.
Yeah.
What the fuck are these people doing?
He's just gonna go for it. All right. Yeah, just run into me.
I'm gonna give him a look. What the heck? Why? Who pulls up that far to parallel park?
Also, if you're gonna parallel park, you have to put on your turn signal before you pass the spot.
Dude, these people fucking suck dick.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this shit, dude. Let's just go home.
We've been on the road for 8 seconds.
Fuck this.
Fuck this.
And not at this light, but at the next light, turn right.
Yeah. So.
So yeah, we're heading there. Yeah, me and Al, you probably heard stories.
Tales.
Maybe we should tell some stories about Second Chance.
About the Second Chance days.
Right.
I will say, I saw a picture recently of you and Steve Tracy fighting at Second Chance.
Oh, really?
From the vault.
Yeah, when he beat me in a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Purely due to muscle mass, not due to skill at all.
Yeah.
But no. No, we had tons of fun times at Second Chance.
It
started out, there's this dude go straight, and then take a left at this light. It started out, there's a dude named Taylor Peppers who
we've mentioned him on the cast before.
I think we have. He was really bad at comedy. But he thought he was really good, which is like a great introduction. Like it was the perfect introduction to like what open mics were.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that I miss nowadays, like you can still get some of that feeling where you have like the same people that go to open mics and they kind of hang out. People don't really hang out as much as people did at Second Chance.
Yeah.
That's the thing is people like actually were like, I wouldn't call them like, they weren't like friends. Like I made some friends there, but it was more like,
it felt like a very level playing field, and that everybody was just kind of there doing the same thing.
Exactly.
So, Second Chance was the shit. It was a haul for me. That was like, I was going to some further away mics, but that was the first mic where I was like, damn, I'm really driving out to the middle of nowhere to do stand-up. I'm driving from the middle of nowhere to a different middle of nowhere just to tell jokes.
Well, I used to do it. Like, that was the first mic, I think. I remember, like, that was the first mic I think I did regularly at all. And even then I wasn't doing it like every week, but
so my first one, I guess you could call it regularly, I do it like every week or every other week, was High Tops, as we talked about. But dude, the one that I decided, I was kind of hungover, I'd gone to a party, I was like, I'm not gonna go this week. It was the one when Hannibal Buress showed up.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, I was so pissed at myself. I was like, God damn it, the one I missed.
But no, the other thing about Second Chance was that they had a cast of the bartenders were crazy. They sucked. I don't know if we've told there's so many little things about that bar that like the clientele was awful. There would be like kids hanging outside. Like that would just ask you for money. You know what I mean?
Well, there was like a bar area and then like the show area, and they were normally separate. But it normally sounded like the people in the bar area were having much more fun than we were. Oh,
totally, yeah.
They were all cheering, especially if there's a sporting event of any kind on.
No, but do you remember like at the start, they had it in the bar area and people would just,
I never did it in the bar area.
Just heckled, like there would just be drunks that would just heckle every single comic, every single joke.
Awesome.
So yeah, again, great start to stand up.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's a real trial by fire situation, you know.
Yeah, and I remember like they used to be so professional. Like there'd be like a comic call, they go over like the order of the list, and like people don't do that shit anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one does like a comic call anymore. Besides,
sometimes cellar door,
but no one's like, you have to be there 15 minutes early. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Or else you're not going up. It's like. Nowadays, people are just like, you know.
Dude, I used to have like kind of a reputation. Like the first 2 years of doing stand-up, I had a reputation for being like the only punctual comedian. I would get there like 40 minutes before the mic started and just sit there, and I would
hang out.
And even if I went, I could be the first comic on the lineup. I would stay for the entire fucking show.
Yeah, that's what you used to do because you thought like you were supposed to do that.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Now I go up and I'm like, all right, fuck all of you, I'm leaving. Like,
all right, you're gonna get over in your left-hand lane after you turn right.
Which I do think I kind of miss. I kind of miss just like, slithering on by. All right, I kind of miss like the
hang.
Yeah, the beginning of stand-up where you're like, I'm like a part of this thing. Yeah. Now it's just like, I'm just trying to get mine and then leave.
Yeah. Well, like I think that's the mentality you have to have because I think you'll just go crazy if you just sit and watch hours and hours and hours.
Well, I think a perk, and not that I've been hitting it, you know, with the wedding and stuff, which we'll talk about too. But you know, I've just been so slammed. I haven't been doing stand up as much recently.
Yeah.
But you know, when you're only doing stand up like once a week, like I used to, because you don't when you start, you don't know how hard you have to hit it.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
when you're doing stand up once a week, you don't like
once a week is like scary. You like to do it that much.
I can hang out for 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Exactly. Because it's like a big thing. It's like a big event.
Yeah.
That you have to like prepare for. Dude, the other thing that was cool about Second Chance was the drinks. I mean, I remember we used to have times where we would drink there all night. Like drink there till like 1 or 2 in the morning. And like you get your tab, it'd be like $12. And it would be like, all right, that's cool. And it wasn't because like the bartenders were hooking us up. They're just shitty bartenders.
Yeah.
They like forget to ring stuff in.
Yeah, I also love how you're like, we don't know why it shut down, and then it's like they would charge us $12 to drink all night.
Yeah, dude. That place needed a bar rescue.
Oh, big time.
That would have been a great bar rescue.
In the middle of a mic.
These comedians suck. These comedians are awful.
What's their joke per minute? I looked up the numbers.
Yeah. We went to InBev Systems and we know how much. Yeah. We know how much material they're stealing from Reddit.
We should do like an open mic rescue.
Yeah. Open mic rescue. Oh my God.
I have so many bar rescue adjacent things. Like we could do like a Pimp My Podcast.
When you do material in between the comedians, you're not fucking over him. You're fucking over him. And we like point to the owner of the bar or whatever. You're not stealing material. You're not stealing time from the comedians. You're stealing time from the showrunner.
People are talking in the back, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are. It's because they don't like the show.
It's because they don't like the show.
You need to front load the show with the best comedians to make up for the fact. You need to stagger good comedian, bad comedian, bad comedian, good comedian, bad comedian, bad comedian.
Yeah. Where are all the women? Did you hit on what happened there? No.
You're fucking the waitress, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're fucking.
You guys are fucking.
Oh, God.
I've seen enough. Yeah. Like a puppet comedian comes out on stage and John Taver's like, I've seen enough.
Shut it
down.
Light him.
You thought you could do comedy and poetry?
Dude, I've never done the poetry comedy combo mics.
I don't think I could do it.
There's a couple because I know actually one of Jackie's bridesmaids is married to a poet. Like
that's his job?
Her job. Okay.
Okay.
But it was like it's impressive at everything, and she has like a master's or something in, I guess, poetry. But I was talking to her, and I was like, those things shouldn't exist. Poetry, comedy. We had a whole conversation because she didn't know, and I was like, There's poetry, comedy, combos.
Yeah.
And she said, why? And I said, correct. I don't fucking know. It's like, why would you... Because people who like poetry don't like comedy. It's like when I did that comedy
also,
show.
Poetry is so serious. Like, imagine, like you're getting ready for your set and someone goes up there just like, my grandmother died.
Yeah.
I felt bad inside.
The autumn wind blows
the
through.
The police lied. I know that she cried. And then you have to go back. You have to go up there and be like, "Hey, everybody, what's the deal with, you know?"
Yeah, well, that's like when I did stand up at the jazz club, and I was the first comic up, and I had to follow like this jazz improv group where this guy was like scatting and skipping it, and they were like, "Here's Al," and everybody's like, "What happened to the music that we came here to see?"
Yeah, dude, that is like, you cannot put comedy next to music ever.
Yeah.
You can have comedy first and then have music, but you can't have comedy full of music. It's just impossible.
I wonder if you could get away with like, well, yeah, because I was just talking, since we were in Frederick for the wedding, I was talking about that Cafe Nola show we did. That was so fucking bad. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was maybe the worst show.
Yelling over people just trying to get some
I wasn't
attention.
even on the lineup, and I just got up there and started screaming at people. I was a dick. It was awful.
Well, dude, I don't get why, like, people don't understand, like, I don't know, man. Like,
well, because music,
people don't understand. They're just like some very basic rules of comedy. Don't have an intermission.
Yeah.
Don't have music before
this old guy's looking at us. Howdy.
You know, like, I don't know. Just it seems like basic shit that people don't know. Well, I say that as someone who ran a very unsuccessful mic. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I've never booked a show, ran a mic. I've never done any of that. Dude.
Yeah. But I mean,
I don't know. I feel like with comedy, if you're having a comedy show, it has to be the focus.
Yeah.
Whereas music, everybody can have their back to the stage,
totally.
and it's still adding to the night.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, if you're gonna merge, go. Oh, I hate driving in Baltimore. I feel like my podcasting quality drops so hard when I'm driving in Baltimore.
I totally get it. I don't get why there's this much traffic.
There it is.
On a fucking Friday night, though.
I love how I was letting Mr. Chevy Malibu over and he didn't go.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "No, I'm going to cut you off."
All right, make this light, dog.
But,
we do not want to miss another fucking... We don't want to sit through that sheet again.
Yeah. Oh, dude, so I had this...
We're kind of in the clear now.
Yeah. I want to talk... I got this app on my phone. It's like the Spotify version of, like, I guess... I don't want to say like Tinder, but it's like you can like right swipe or left swipe songs, and it like makes a Spotify playlist.
I like it.
I was like, it's called Swipeify. I was like, this is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I immediately realized that somebody who like had a band made this app.
Really?
Because it's just like there's like 3 bands, and it's like, do you like this? Do you like this? And I'm like, it's really weird that on this app that's supposed to include all of the music, I've seen the same band 3 swipes in a row.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it! I got very excited about this because I'm trying to find like more music to listen to.
Oh, totally. No, that's a great idea. That's like an awesome idea.
It's horribly executed.
AI. That's what I really think AI should be like good at is like music recommendations, pornography recommendations.
True.
You know, kind of the arts and stuff.
Well, that's like the best like Reddit, you know, subreddit or whatever is the, you know, I think it's Jizz to This.
Oh.
And it shows like people are like, this is the best thing. This is what I finished to.
Okay.
And so you really get the best of the best. Like people have done the legwork for you.
Yeah.
And you're like,
you aren't getting any of that filler content or whatever.
No, I was talking to somebody one time and they were like, you know, I don't need the category. I just need, you know, where everybody stopped watching the video. That's what I want on porn websites.
Oh, totally. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like,
keep going, and then I think if this should turn into a left turn lane, and that's where you're gonna turn left.
You might remember this as the place where we broke down.
Yeah, that's true. Broke down crying.
Mm-hmm. Crying in the rain.
It is fun that crying is called breaking down, like completely dehumanizing somebody.
Yeah.
Being like, oh fuck, their radiator's off because they had a panic attack.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, so not this light, the next light you're gonna turn left.
All right.
But I think you can be in like the second from left lane.
Yeah, I have to scope it out. Jackie and I we just watched the first episode of The Golden Bachelor. Have you seen this?
No.
It's
what
like
the fuck is this?
It's a 70-year-old dude and a bunch of...
Oh my God.
Dude, they like make out and I'm like, ugh. Like,
Have they no shame? Wait. How old are the women?
The youngest one is like 62, and the oldest one was like 86.
Oh, fuck this show, dude.
Oh, no. Jimmy Kimmel's aunt was on the first episode.
What?
She was like, I'm Jimmy Kimmel's aunt. I just wanted to meet the Bachelor. And then they just kicked her off immediately.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, she was just doing a bit, and they were like, you slept through the rose ceremony. Like, dude, but no, I knew
But that was like a setup bit to say that she said
yeah.
that's fucking terrible.
Yeah, well, it's Jimmy Kimmel's aunt, so, you know. But
apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Is this guy just in a straitjacket on the side of the road? Wild.
I don't know.
Crazy they let him out.
Oh, they took you the shitty way. Turn right up here.
But yeah, so this is fucking Golden Bachelor.
No, go straight. Stay in this lane.
I knew it was going to be a mess because the first scene is just him putting his hearing aids in, and I was like,
oh my.
And you're like,
God.
oh, this is going to be fun, and then he's like, my wife, we were married 50 years, and she fucking died of cancer a week after we moved to our dream home. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I called it with Jaggy. I was like, I guarantee he ends up with somebody else whose significant other died.
Also, I'm pretty sure if you've been married, you aren't a bachelor. Like, bachelor specifically means someone who hasn't ever been married.
Yeah. I think that is right. That sounds correct. But dude, it's just weird and like,
what the fuck is going on?
It's just weird that all these like 60 to 70-year-old women are like trying to be fuckable, and like a lot of them very clearly had a lot of work done.
Oh, really?
And it's like, yeah, some of them are like,
dude, that would be hilarious. A 70-year-old woman with like perky fake tits.
Oh, dude, no, there's like one or two where you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
It's a wild show. We're only one episode in, but I kind of hate it, to be honest with you. I'm like, oh, ugh.
I don't think I could watch it. I don't know. Old people having any type of fun disgusts me.
Yeah.
I think if you're an old person, you're going to turn right and then your immediate left, but I think you can turn left from the middle lane. So.
Yeah, looks like it. But yeah, no, it's just like, it's the weirdest premise for a show. Like, I mean, The Bachelor, Bachelorette, I guess I get, but that fucking show is weird. Because they're like old, and like some of them, you're like, oh wow, you kind of kept it together, and some of them, I'm like, you look bad. Like,
oh yeah.
But they're trying to fix it. Like they're trying to make do.
I really think The Bachelor should be one episode long, right?
Yeah.
You just see the women and go, you're the hottest. And
the belle of the ball.
You're the belle of the ball.
But
and that should be the whole show.
Yeah.
The Bachelorette should take that should take like months to do, but The Bachelor should just be, you know, one episode.
Whoa! Look at those melons. All right, found the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's wild. I'll definitely keep you
updated.
Many,
like it should just be one question. How many cats do you own? 9. Okay, not you.
Yeah, pass.
How many cats do you own? I don't own a cat. All right, you're the one.
You're the winner. But I don't know. I mean, it was good, but it's not good at all. I don't know why I said that.
I wonder why is it called the Golden Bachelor? Like the golden years?
Yeah, they're in their golden years, but they're like, we're here to show
I love
these.
how you just like lie to people that are older. You're like, you're in the golden years.
Yeah.
The least fun years.
Well, you know how the sky kind of turns
left.
The sky kind of turns gold when the sun's about to set.
Yeah.
I feel like
that
it's that.
Makes sense.
Like,
okay.
You're about to die.
That makes sense.
But I don't know. We were watching and I was like, ugh. Like the whole time we were like, oh god. And some of these bitches are forward. I guess they watched an episode and they were like, oh, I think I got it.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of them like clearly don't understand how the show works. They're like,
Janice, I know how I'll win the show. I'll just be a massive whore.
He called one woman's name during the rose ceremony. And she's like, what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
That's fucking awesome.
I was like, oh my god. Like, it's.
Does one of them have the walker with the tennis balls on it?
So one woman pretended to, and then she threw it off, and she was wearing straight up lingerie.
Oh,
she had like
God.
a straight jacket and a curly wig on, and she threw it off, and I was like, what? It's wild. It's wild. I can't recommend it enough.
This seems like a show you'd have at the end times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it definitely.
I don't know. Think this bodes well for society that we're like, let's watch old people fuck.
Yeah. I can't imagine they're going to do it the other way, where there's like one old woman and a bunch of old dudes.
Oh, my God.
Because old dudes are creepy.
Yeah.
So I can't see them.
And they don't have the best political views either.
Yeah. I can't wait to get a taste of that puss.
Yeah. Honey, I'll take you out to a restaurant. There'll be no Japs there, I promise.
I'm gonna gum the hell out of your puss. Yeah. I don't know. But That's pretty much all I have to say about the Golden Bachelor.
No. All right, let's talk about the Barnes wedding, though.
Oh, yes, the Great Union, as we call it.
Yeah. So...
I'm married now, so that's a thing.
Yeah, you get to do a bunch of marriage jokes now.
Yeah, I have like 3.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I don't know, not really. But
do you feel different now that you're married?
A little bit. I feel like there's like a certain security in your head.
3 miles, you're gonna take a left on the 695.
I feel like
east.
I kind of like. I almost feel like there's less repercussions for my actions in a way because I'm like,
oh, that's perfect.
I'm like, fuck these bitches.
Yeah,
you know, I was at a wedding last night and some like woman walked up to me and she was asking me and my buddy Andrew questions.
Yeah.
And I was like, take it easy. I'm married. like I was just being a dick. Oh my God, there was this one bitch. This wedding, it was a great wedding yesterday. Beer and wine only, though, which is kind of a bummer.
Ew.
Dude, I have a hard time getting drunk off beer because by the time I drink enough to get drunk, I feel like shit.
Yeah.
I just can't, unless it's like, you know, something like a stronger beer.
Totally.
Yeah, so this one chick was just like a problem the whole time. She was making, when the maid of honor was giving her speech, this girl was like making faces in the background.
What?
Like when she was like, you're a caring person, and she went, and I was like, all right.
I'd slap that fucking bitch.
Me and Andrew, the photographer, was trying to get a picture of the two of us together on the dance floor, and this girl like danced in front and was trying to get in the front of the picture, and I said, excuse me, this isn't about you right now. And she got pissed and like went and got like consoled by her husband.
What?
I was like, you fucking nerds.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Bitch.
But anyway, yeah, that was the wedding last night. But we're talking about my day.
Your wedding. Your day. What was it? Give us a rundown from the Al Barnes perspective.
It was a blast.
All right, coming up in like a mile and a quarter, you're gonna turn left. Take a left exit.
Is it exit 49A?
Yeah, onto 695. Yeah.
But I feel like it went, you know, pretty much as we wanted it to.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's always going to be little things that don't go right. For example, the DJ playing the wrong First Dance song.
Oh, really?
And cut
what was your first dance
song?
So
it was a version of that song. We sent him a very specific one that's like it's different for weddings. Like it has the piano and the orchestral stuff.
Okay.
And this was just like the original.
What song was it?
Lover by Taylor Swift, if you must know.
Oh boy.
I figured Jackie playing most of the thing. I should at least give her the first dance song that she wants.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so it's 6-9.
It's this
east.
one. Yeah, left.
Okay.
Left.
But yeah, and then like also he played like the line dance songs at the beginning, and we specifically said no line dances. Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. So which is wild because the DJ was the thing we were like the most confident in.
Yeah.
We booked it like a year and a half ago. Like we were
left. This left exit right here.
I thought it was one of those double lane situations. But so that was kind of a bummer. But I don't know how you felt about the spread. I felt like we had a pretty good food spread.
We had a pretty good food spread. Yeah, I agree. I like the appetizers. Yeah, I thought it was overall cool. I liked too that like me and Steve Tracy and some people snuck down for like a craft cocktail halfway through.
Oh, did you?
And
nice.
that was kind of fun too.
They're so we got Jack and I got married at 10th Ward Distillery, and their craft cocktails are pretty banging.
Good. Yeah.
I love the gin they make there. Yeah, is really good.
It is a good gin.
If you like gin, which I do.
I like gin as well. You're going to in a mile take exit 9 on the right to Holland's Ferry Road.
But yeah, so. I feel like it went well. I got pretty emotional during the ceremony.
Yeah,
I got pretty emotional.
Jackie didn't cry. You cried.
She was tearing up, but she didn't like very evidently cry like I did. But then so I do my vows. They're super emotional. Jackie opens with a gay joke. She went, "I didn't think I was into girls when we first met," and I was like, "Damn." I was talking to my one friend about it yesterday.
She got your ass.
She got me. I was talking about
you're gay now.
I am a homosexual.
If your wife calls you gay in your vows, you're gay.
Yeah. Well, she was my fiance at the time.
Oh, that's true.
But
right here.
No, I was talking to my one buddy Cortland yesterday. He's like, "That's how I knew you were with the right woman." When she opened up with a, she was like, "Oh no!" But it was good. It was a lot of fun. Well, Jackie and I had talked about that in advance. We were like, it would be.
You knew that it was coming?
No, I didn't know about the gay joke, but I knew she was gonna
left to the stoplight. Left.
So we talked, like, we didn't know what was gonna be in each other's vows, but we were talking and we were like, it would be really funny if mine were super serious. And yours were funny because it's like.
Yeah, they think the opposite.
Yeah. So that's kind of what we went into it with the attitude of, and I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, I think it did go very well. I like the ceremony.
Yeah.
Get in, get out.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to go through the whole rigmarole.
No, no one does. No one gives a shit about that.
Yeah.
The bride's got to. What the?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything for a second there.
Yeah. Damn.
But yeah, no. So overall, it went well. I feel like
it's coming up on the left.
All the speeches were pretty good at the reception. As well.
Turn left here.
My brother and my mom were both trying to.
Oh yeah, the speeches were very good.
Yeah, my brother and mom were trying to do like bits real hard.
Yeah,
which was funny. And honestly, well, what I told him is I was like, it's really funny because with both the way Evan and my mom performed, it reminded me of when I started comedy, how I performed. And I was like, oh my god, this is like their first mic.
Exactly.
I'm gonna swing around to one of these. Oh, there's a little cat.
There's a little cat, little kitty cat.
But yeah, we can talk more on the next podcast. But we've arrived at Heavy Seas beer.
And
Might get a beer.
Now we're gonna do a little Mikey Mike.
All right, this has been the Drive Time Podcast, episode 49 technically. Bye.